Hi, Jason again. This is going to be part 2 of my Sega collection. The other day I did my Genesis Master System 32X. Now I'm going to do the other 4 systems, the Sega CD, Saturn, Game Gear, and the last one they did, the Dreamcast. So let's get started. Okay. Let's go over to the shelf here, and this is my Sega CD collection. I got the system originally when it first came out back in, I want to say is 91 that it came out, I think. And I got a lot of these games are my original games I had. Chuck Rock, I got that when it first came out. Dark Wizard, great game. Sega CD system, a lot of people didn't like it. I shouldn't say a lot of people, but it was a bit of a disappointment because of all those full motion video games, but there is a lot of great games. I really like this system. I have about 110 games, so I'm missing about 40. I do not have Snatcher, but I will get it eventually. I do have Lunar and Lunar 2, absolutely fantastic role-playing games. And all these are in great condition. All these games, they are, there's no cracks in them, there's no, I don't smoke cigarettes or anything, so there's no discolorization in the cases. Manuals are, I always took care of my games. I always took very good care of them, so everything's in really good condition. And you come down here, you got Pop Full Mail. Now all these working design games, I got them all, and they're fantastic. A lot of these games go for well over 50 bucks, some over $100 on eBay. Oh yeah, Shining Force CD, that's my original copy right there. Sonic CD, a lot of people think that's the best Sonic game. It's good, it's not the best though. And you come down here, the Wonder Dogs of the World, the Time Gals, and oh yeah, the other working designs game, which sells pretty high now. It's a pretty decent role-playing game. And then I got the, well, I guess you call it the 4.5 32X CDs, the 4, and then the one that's Fahrenheit, which is kind of like a dual disc. That's it for my Sega CD. Then you got the Sega Saturn, which I have, I want to say around 140. I'm missing about 100 games. I got a lot of the real good stuff. I got a lot of another working design, Albert Odyssey game. As you can see, again, these boxes, everything is in really good condition. A few of the cases got a few cracks and everything, but pretty good condition. They were pretty flimsy cases that they made for these. And some common games. I do have some of the more rare ones. I do have, which will be on the next shelf, I do have Panzer Dragoon Saga. It should be coming up here in a second. Everything's always in alphabetical order. There it is, Panzer Dragoon Saga. I actually had 2 copies of this. I sold the other one quite a few years ago for 230 bucks. Actually, if I would have held on to it, I probably could have sold it for more nowadays, but that's fine. Got the Shining Force 3, the Shining in the Hole, Shining Wisdom. Those are all good. Yeah, Shining Force 3, that's really fun. I finally played that last year. That was a lot of fun. And then a little bit more down here. So eventually I'll try to finish off this collection, but it's going to be expensive. I still need to get some, like Dragon Force is one of the games that I don't have that I really want. I got to jump down through the PlayStation 1 boxes. Down here at the very bottom are my Sega Game Gear. These are just my box games. I do have a lot more that are loose, but I got about 25 box games here. Pretty decent condition. And let me get back so you can get a full view of the shelf. And those are PlayStation 1 boxes. I'll do that in another video. And then on the table here is like my, these are my loose Sega Saturn games where I don't have the boxes for. I got quite a few of them. A few internationals like Deep Fair and Dragon Ball Z. Like I said in a video, my early video, I don't really collect international games. If I happen to get them part of a big collection, then that's fine. And oh yeah, a few of my Sega Bug Blasters was released by Good Deal Games. I got Night Trap Loose. That was the games that came with the Sega CD pack-in. Star Strike, another Good Deal Game one. And then my Dreamcast collection, which is about 25 games. Dead or Alive 2, I love that game. Grenadier 2, Grandia, great game. The Phantasy Star Online, Quake 3, Ready Rumble, Resident Evil Code Veronica. That right there, San Francisco Rush, that's a great game. Skies of Arcadia, fantastic role-playing game. Soul Calibur, Vigilante 2. And then up top is the loose Game Gear games that I have. I'll just do 2 rows at a time there. Got about, I think I counted 65 to 70 loose Game Gear games. I do have manuals for some of these. But like all the handheld games, it's hard to find the boxes. They're expensive. And if I could get them, I will, but I'm happy with just the loose handheld games. I'm okay with. Otherwise, I always like getting complete boxes if I can. And up top there, hope the shadow is not affecting everything. And let me just go back so you can see everything there. So that makes up the second half of my Sega collection. Like I said, I got about a little over 1,000 Sega games of my 5,000 games. I was a big Sega fan for a long time. Still am. I will always love Sega. And of course I got over here, I got the boxes. Down here I got the Genesis box, the Master System box, and then I have the Sega Saturn Link Edition box. I have the 32X box right there. And then up top I have the Game Gear box with the case. I do have the case. Another Game Gear box. I got the Sega Nomad, which is the handheld Genesis. I got the power base converter. Sega Dreamcast box up top. So I do have all 7 systems. I have complete with box, manual, all that stuff. And then just quick over here before I end the video, a few extras. I got the Sega Sports Pad, stick controller, extra Genesis controller. And that's it, probably a few other loose things around there. So that's my Sega collection. Hope you like it. Next video, maybe I'll cover the Atari 2600 because I got a lot of those. Thanks for watching.